everyone. So this is not a video that I really wanted to make. Unfortunately, I had some stuff come up after the floor pan. Why can't I say that right? I finished the floor pans just in time so that I had about 2 weeks to go before my registration was up and I had to get my Jeep inspected for emissions. So I thought everything was going good. I started driving the Jeep to work, which isn't something I don't normally do. It's not typically a daily driver. But I went 2 days of driving. I put on about 100-something miles. I checked with my scanner, and unfortunately, none of my Evap or emission readiness codes tripped. When I say tripped, completed. And in the state of Connecticut, it's as simple as plugging the vehicle in. There's no sniffer, there's no nothing. And at this point, I kind of wish I did have a sniffer because I'd probably most likely be able to pass. However, we have the scan one. But what it looks for is to make sure your Evap systems are fully functioning, your O2 sensors are fully functioning, and there's no check engine lights, and I believe there's no pending codes. I drove the Jeep for about 100 miles or so. I still have not completed all the readiness codes. There's one still outstanding, and that's my Evap one. I checked my codes, and I have 3 codes pending. One is a CPS code, which I know all about. I actually have to reinstall my old Mopar one. I was dumb and replaced it with, I think, an AirTex one, which I kind of regret because I've been having random stalls every so often. Now I'm rambling. Anyway, I have a gross Evap leak. I believe 0445, P0455, I believe, something like that. But it is a large Evap leak. Now, I've done a visual inspection. I went through the whole rig. I can't find anything that is obvious. I even tried putting air through the system. I couldn't find a hissing sound, so I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to use a smoke machine. This. Now, my good friend Nikki G over on his channel, I believe, has actually made one of these and did like a how-to video on it, so I'm going to link that over here. Check it out. He also has some really good, funny video. Not even Jeep related, but just funny, just off the wall stuff. Go check him out. Anyway, so I'm gonna give this smoke machine a try. I think I'm into it for maybe 12-15 bucks between the hose, the pump, and I had the soldering iron. So I'm not counting that in. But I think the hose was like $5. The pump was like $3. And I used pen caps. I'll insert a picture of some of the stuff I used right here. Okay, so really, I'm not going to get into depth on this just because I need to be able to get through this video, or not video, but this diagnostic fast. I only have about 10 days to get this thing fixed, or diagnose it, fixed, and get the readiness codes done. The readiness codes will probably take me about 2 days of driving. So with that being said, let's see if my homemade contraption works. Pretty cool, it's working. Alright, so what I've already gone ahead and done is remove this valve core out of the test tube for the Evap. Now this is a low pressure thing. You definitely don't hook up a lot of pressure to this, and this is a reverse thread, so you can use a normal valve core tool. This is the one I use. Luckily it's long enough. You kind of have to push down hard and turn it to the right, like as if you were tightening it, because it's a reverse thread. I think I might have found it already. Ooh, underneath the rig. That right there. Yeah, there's some smoke coming from right here. Oh, yep, there's the crack right there. Son of a... Oops, sorry. Alright, let's get that fixed. Alright. It's gonna be kind of hard to see. But yeah, this is broken a couple times. Oh, Jesus. Or no, oh, this just came out of the hole. Alright, let's see if I can find one piece to get rid of that whole shell. My new hose is in. Here, just plug everything in, make sure it's where it's supposed to be. This stuff is flopping around. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Okay, that's one leak down. Hopefully that's it. Let's let's pump the system up again. Luckily, I never turned it off, and you could smell it. So I'm going to pump it up and see if we get rid of the smoke. Let's try it again. Alright, so I have a second set of hands. Let's go, I'm going to go into the rig right now and see if I can see anything. Okay, it's really hard to see, but this is one of the biggest culprits in the XJ world, is this one joint right here. This is the charcoal canister, but if you look right where that rubber hose is, that's where my problem is. So I came down here to a giant cloud of something or other. So I'm going to take some time, fix this, and then I'm going to pressurize the system again, and just keep trying to find my weak points. So as you saw, the DIY smoke machine, it did the job. For what I put into it and the fact that I found 2 leaks because of it, I'm happy with at least the result for now. I'm hoping that if it caught everything, I think it did. I'm not seeing any more smoke coming through. Granted, I probably should have used something better than pen caps, but this is something that I saw somebody on YouTube do or something. I think in the future, if I were to do this again, I would definitely use some type of metal fitting. In fact, I probably have enough of these kicking around the house that I probably could do it and make it something a little bit more permanent. If you do have vacuum leaks or evap issues, I highly recommend using this. You know, the first leak that I found, the cracked hose or whatever, that was on me. I thought I had checked it, but I missed it. Especially the first time around, I must have knocked it out when I was doing stuff under there with the floor pans or something. But then the second one, I had an idea roughly where I thought a leak would have been. But it was on the other side of the hose. I thought it was on the charcoal canister side and not on the hardline side to the fuel pump. But basically right now, it looks like I might have gotten all the leaks. Only time will tell. I'm going to go ahead and drive this thing tomorrow and the next day. And hopefully I'm going to clear the codes, or the pending codes, so I can start fresh. Hopefully, this solves my problem. So if you like this video or got anything out of it, please consider like, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I have plenty of videos like this, whether that be maintenance, fails, or wheeling. Hey, I don't discriminate. I throw it all in. So please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned, and I have plenty more stuff coming at you.